So I'm gonna go over a few hair hacks that I do in order to either maintain moisture or to give myself definition throughout wash days and styles. So if you do end up enjoying this video, then please like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Your body, cause it helps me so. I like to wrap my tongue around the words that I don't know. I feel the roses, tell me where the black one go. I need to focus, switching up the status quo. I like the taste of.
So the first thing that I like to do starts out in the deep conditioning stage, which would be the use of water. So when I deep condition my hair or when I apply products, I always like to use a lot of water. My hair needs to be drenched, and it's for two reasons. Number one, using water is a really good way to help distribute the product throughout your hair. That really helps with saving you some money as well. When I apply products when my hair is damp, I end up having to use a lot more product. Using it when my hair is drenched definitely helps distribute it and saves me product and money. Also, the use of water is really good for the definition. You see here, I just add a bunch of water into my hair, then add the deep conditioner, and then I start spreading it as much as I can. And if I do need more water, then I can dip my head back a little bit under the water, and that will allow me to sort of distribute the product even further. I will also turn around and do that with my product of choice for my leave-in or cream, which is the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. I will first start out with my hair being drenched, add the product. If needed, I will add a little bit more water so that I can sort of further distribute the product. It really does help for my hair to absorb the product, get definition, and like I said, save money and save product. Next would be in the drying stage. When you're drying your hair and you're really prone to shrinkage, a good way to sort of maintain your length would be to use some sort of hair weight. The ones that I had seen were from TPH, the Taraji P. Henson brand. If they're meant for what I think they are, I would assume they're used to elongate hair when drying. I accidentally actually discovered that I could do that when I was drying my hair once, and I had hair clips in. The hair clips can work in the same way. So in this example, you can see me add a hair clip and sort of just start drying my hair, and your hair will dry in the elongated state that you had the clip in. So it's just weighing down your hair as you're drying it. If you're gonna go ahead and use a clip instead, then just be mindful of where you're clipping it and how much pressure it's being put on your strand so that you don't end up drying your hair and having some sort of crease line in it once it's dry. This is actually the way I figured out that I could stretch out my hair. Next would be a way to maintain moisture. So you can make your own sort of leave-in conditioner spray by using the product that you used on wash day for the leave-in conditioner and just a water bottle. So that's all you need here. I just go in with the Curl Enhancing Smoothie since that's what I used, and then put it in the water bottle. And then after that, then you just shake it around and let the water and the product mix, and then you can just spray your hair. For me, being high porosity, my hair really absorbs the water instantly, so that's a really good way to give myself some sort of moisture. I would just say be mindful of the product that you're using. You want to make sure that the product that you do end up using mixes well with the product that you put in your hair during wash day, because you don't want to add products together that don't mix well and they'll end up flaking once the new product you're adding in the spray dries. The last thing that I like to do if I want to maintain definition throughout the entire week, if I'm really focused on that, would be to use some sort of hair cap or plastic bag when taking a shower. So for people who live in a very humid region, they'll understand this, but if you go outside during a humid day, then your definition could be gone. The same concept applies to a shower. It's probably the most humid place you can be in, and it's a good way to get rid of your definition throughout the week. So the best way to help that is, number one, of course, turning the shower temperature down, but who wants to take a cold shower? The other thing you can do is just use a shower cap, or if you don't have that, a plastic bag for groceries that's big enough to fit your hair in it, and then just protect your hair from grabbing onto more moisture inside the shower and sort of unraveling as the moisture gets into your hair. If you're someone who can't really take wash and goes that long, this is a good way to help preserve your hair throughout the week and keep that wash and go going. So overall, those are all the things that I like to do or can do in order to help my wash and go last, or to give myself moisture definition, anything like that. So if you do find this video helpful, then please like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.
She's such a poser, changing like it's night and day.